you ever wondered why the wolf, not the lion, is the symbol of untamed strength, deep loyalty, and unyielding survival? The lion may be the king, but the wolf is the spirit of the wild, fierce, focused, and free. This is not just about the animal. This is about you. There's a wolf inside you, hungry, humble, and hardwired to rise. Today, we're going deep into the mindset of the wolf to uncover a powerful life lesson that could change the way you live, fight, and win. The wolf is not the biggest in the forest, not the fastest, not the strongest, but the wolf endures, and that's the first key to survival and success. The lesson begins with understanding what it means to be underestimated. A wolf walks in silence, observes in stillness, strikes with precision. Just like life, it doesn't roar to prove its power. It moves with purpose. And if there's one thing the wolf teaches us, it's this. You don't need to be the loudest to be the most dangerous. You don't need to be the most celebrated to be the most unstoppable. In the wild, the wolf survives not because it dominates alone, but because it adapts to the cold, to the storm, to the ever-changing rhythm of nature. That's what life is. It's cold, it's harsh, it's unpredictable, and yet, here you are, still breathing, still moving, still carrying the weight of every battle you faced. You are more wolf than you realize. The world will try to tame you, break your spirit, put you in a cage made of doubts and fears. But deep down, you know you weren't born for a leash. You weren't built for obedience. You were made to roam, to fight for your freedom, to protect your pack and to walk your own path, even if it means walking alone. In the pack, wolves move with synchronized unity. Each member has a role, and loyalty is law. That's another lesson life teaches us through the wolf. Protect your circle, but choose it wisely. Don't run with sheep and expect to hunt like a wolf. If your circle doesn't challenge you, push you, sharpen you, then you're not in a pack, you're in a prison. The wolf doesn't apologize for being relentless. It doesn't explain why it's awake when others are asleep, why it hunts while others wait to be fed. The wolf knows the cost of survival. It embraces the grind, the hunger, the isolation that comes with chasing greatness. That's your lesson. If you want to rise, you have to accept the sacrifice. You have to embrace the silence where nobody claps for you, where nobody sees the work you're putting in. Because like the wolf, your strength isn't in what's seen, it's in what's endured. There are going to be days when you feel like the lone wolf, isolated, misunderstood, underestimated. But that's where the transformation happens. That's where legends are made. The lone wolf is not weak, it is fierce. It doesn't follow, it leads. It doesn't beg for acceptance. It carves its own way through the wilderness. And when the storm hits, the lone wolf doesn't run. It faces the wind head-on, teeth bared, heart blazing. And that's what you must do. When life gets brutal, when you're tired, when the world turns cold, don't back down. Stand tall, dig deeper. Remember, the strength of the wolf is not in the muscles, but in the mindset. It knows when to strike and when to wait. It knows that patience isn't weakness, it's power. In the journey of life, you'll face fake friends, brutal failures, crushing setbacks. And every time you fall, the world will whisper, "Stay down." But the wolf within you growls back, "Watch me rise." You were not born to be average. You were not made to blend in. You were created to stand out, to howl with conviction, to run with passion, to lead with purpose. The wolf is both warrior and wise. It listens more than it speaks. It studies before it acts, and it never forgets who it is. That's your truth too. Don't forget who you are. Don't let life's noise silence your inner voice. You're here for a reason. You have a fire in your soul that cannot be dimmed. You have a storm in your spirit that cannot be stopped. Every scar you carry is not a sign of defeat. It's a reminder that you survived. Every scar is a stripe, of your wolf coat earned in the battlefield of life. The wolf does not fear the night, it owns it. It thrives in the dark while others wait for the light. So when your life gets dark, when the light seems gone, when hope feels distant, that's your moment. That's when your wolf spirit should rise, because you don't need permission to growl. You don't need validation to fight. You are enough, as you are, raw, real, relentless. And when you realize that, you become dangerous, not because you harm others, but because nothing can harm you. You become untouchable not by being perfect, but by being unbreakable. The wolf never forgets. And you shouldn't either. Remember the nights you thought you wouldn't survive, the pain you thought would break you, the losses that nearly buried you. You rose, you endured, you adapted, you evolved. That's what wolves do. That's what you do. So never trade your hunger for comfort. Never sacrifice your roar for approval. You don't need to be liked. You need to be respected. And respect is earned when you rise after being knocked down, when you speak truth when others stay silent, when you stay hungry even after you win. The wolf doesn't stop when it's tired. It stops when the job is done. And so must you. Keep going. Keep grinding. Keep growing. There's a wolf in you. Let it rise. Let it lead. Let it live. Because when the world howls against you, you don't run. You howl back louder.